Welcome to 12 Days of Creativity, a music production challenge that helps you finish more music and gets you creating. I'll guide you through crafting a full track in 12 videos, blending technical insights with confidence-boosting tips. More info and how to enter, check out the link below. One person will also have a chance to win an amazing gift bundle. Everybody who finishes the challenge will also get some amazing production-related treats, and whoever is the most active sharing their process in social media will get a surprise gift. Big thank you also to the sponsors of this series. Now let's get creating. So day 5. Hey, I have a music production course for beginners and intermediate producers that shows how to make a track from start to finish in Ableton Live. So anyone who finishes this challenge will get a very nice discount for that course. Plus, obviously, it's also in the giveaway as well. So you might also win it. The next tip is from the course. So you just see what the course is like. So I'm just gonna share this little tip from there. So let's just create a funky bassline sequence that is really pluck. What we're gonna use is simpler for it. Oh, that's quite nice. So we're gonna create first an empty clip, and then we're gonna make it about 4 bars long. So you're gonna go to the length area, type 4 to the bars area here, and press enter. And now your MIDI clip is now 4 bars. Then we're going to activate the scale. If it looks gray like this, it means that scale is not activated. So we're going to go and activate scale. And then from here, you're going to pick one that you like. So I personally love being in A minor. So I'm going to go pick A. And instead of going to the general minor for this bass line, I'm going to go and select minor pentatonic. So we're going to go and find a good octave, which seems to be here. So what we will do is zoom in a little bit, and then we're going to extend this wider. So if you hold down Alt and scroll up and down, you can make it smaller and wider like that. So I want the kind of dun 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 the rhythm, which is very common in like dance music, but also pop music. It's just sounds good in most of everything. Okay, so what that is let's just zoom in and I'll show you what I did. 1/16 grid. So you right click to this area or 2-finger click with Mac, and you select 1/16. And in here I put the first 16 notes of the beat, the 4th, and then the 3rd again. And then we repeat that. And we can highlight all of these notes. You can do it from clicking from here, or just highlighting them like this. And now what I will do is just duplicate. So Command D, or you can just copy paste them into the next bar. And now I can use these when they're highlighted to go arrows up and down and just test where do I want them on these yellow lines. Or that's cooler. Duplicate those again. Command D. Duplicate those ones again. And maybe to the same A. And now let's make it a little bit more interesting. So now we're going to customize these little notes. So example, we could have the last note of the bar always kind of jump into a different note to add some funkiness. This is one of the most easiest tools to do that. And now we can add little ghost notes. So ghost notes are these like a supportive little notes that make it even funkier. So I'm going to take this note, create a note here, and I'm going to take its velocity down a lot like that. And then I can just copy and paste that there, and then add it after this one, add it after there, and now I'm just literally copy and pasting. So Command C, Command V. There we go. Can you hear that? Now there's like almost like this drop. And what we can do is create even more ghost notes. So it sounds a bit more human. So I have a bass line here on my own project. So it has a simpler that has a sample in it. I have also EQ8 on the channel. I have a delay to add that nice rhythm to the bass line. And I have a sidechain compressor there. Right now, it just sounds a bit like bland. So we want to add some color to it. So obviously you can use saturator. Example we have here, Ableton Live saturator. I have a very nice tutorial in it. I want to put it before the delay. Output down first, then drive. And this will allow it to also come from the mix a lot more. Signal shapes, curve shapes. So example, that brings quite a nice one actually. I kind of like the hard curve. Very nice. We can use different stuff. So example, parallel compression. If you do the challenge, you have a chance to win the Baby Audio bundle. They also have a really cool thing called parallel aggression. Really nice heat and like color to the sound. They have some really cool presets. So let's just go and look for. Ooh. That's kind of nice. I like that one. What if we add it after everything? Yeah, actually nice with the after the compression, and it compresses the delay as well, which sounds really nice. Let's try how that sounds with the drums, with also saturator. Let's put more subtle. I'm not hating that. And here is the creative inspiration for you for today. So we don't really need to deal with every single fear, but I do find that for me, at least, it's really helped to recognize when I feel fear, and especially when I feel fear about things that I really dream and with things that I really want to do. So example, I'm a musician and I really want to release more music and play more gigs and do festivals and all this. So if there are fears in that area that I recognize that I'm holding myself back on certain things. So yeah, I want to make sure that those fears are not limiting my dreams or goals or things that I want to do. So it does help to firstly give the feeling a name, whether that is fear or whatever feeling it is, and then recognize it and understand also maybe where it comes from. Who does it come from? So is it a fear that I put for myself, or is it someone else's fear? Because that's one good point, is that we don't always recognize that people around us can actually, a lot of times, especially in arts, put their fears on us. Like friends or family saying like, oh, that's scary, oh, you know, you're gonna get a lot of hate comments or stuff like that. And then I realized that those are not my fears, those are their fears, because they want to protect me. So there can be, it's good to also recognize when someone else is giving their fears for you. Where does the fear come from? Is it yours or is it someone else's? Or is it society's?